This is day 9. Yes, day 9. And today we are heading to Torridon, which is one of my absolute favourite places. Torridon is filled with all these incredibly massive, impressive, awesome mountains, which is why it was one of my favourite playgrounds. And I didn't want to go to Torridon because it was just a reminder of all those things that I used to be able to do. And, you could do little bits and pieces below, on the ground, and there was lots of nice places to see if you went there, but it was, I just found it upsetting because it was a reminder of what I couldn't do. But I think maybe my mindset around this must have changed at some point to just be grateful for what I could do. And I think maybe this was around about when things did start to see a lot of improvement. I wasn't able to do the things I wanted to do. I wanted to be up in the hills. I wanted to be doing all of that. But I was now at the point where I could do more than I could before. So, I could do short walks and feel fine. I could do, bits and pieces. And I think I was just maybe so grateful to be able to do some things without sort of a big cost. And I could really start to see sort of more linear improvement, more obvious improvement, that I was able to do more things with less worry and less cost and all of this. So I think maybe that was when I was really able to sort of say, actually, I can now see that I will be back up those hills at some point. It's not today, and it's probably not going to be next week or even next month, but I will be back up there. So therefore, I am quite enjoying the fact that I actually can do something. So we went to Torridon, and there's a couple of lochs that you can walk to, or you can walk to one of them, you can walk round the second one, which is a lot further. And this is Loch Coolin or Loch Clare. I can't actually remember which one the one by the road is, but it's just such a beautiful spot. In fact, I think actually the one next to the road, the one that's much more accessible, actually is probably the better loch, and you just can see all the mountains above it. If it's calm, the mountains reflect in the water, and it's a private road, but it's tarmacked, so actually you in terms of accessibility, despite being not sure remote, but it's possible to get quite close to. So yeah, this was just such an amazing place to swim, and I felt surrounded by amazing awe, just awesome stuff. And I think as I understand more the kind of power of awe and all of this, I think that was maybe why I felt so, surrounded by just amazingness when I was here. I was in this loch on the ground, and I was just looking up at all of this stuff, and I think I just felt really amazing to be there, rather than sort of just gutted that I couldn't be up on the hills. So yeah, it's a pretty awesome place to be, for very little effort, which is often what we want. And again, things had been going a lot better, so obviously I was feeling more positive about things anyway. It's quite hard to be positive about things when you're not doing so well, and I completely appreciate that. But I think, for me, I'd managed to get myself into one of these kind of more positive spirals, so things had been getting better, therefore I was able to be more positive about things, and that positivity was probably helping in some form as well. It was certainly helping my mental health, and, we all know that if our mental health goes down the toilet, that certainly doesn't help. So I think it was definitely helping in some shape or form. So yeah, that was exciting. So stay tuned to see where we're going tomorrow.